Hi, my name is Jeevan. I come from Goa. Family is based out of Goa, and I'm a mechanical engineer prior to my MBA from Karna University. Uh, Karna University and Jesus Calls have a very strong personal connection with my family. Well, it goes back to 1996, where my brother was diagnosed with tough conditions, and wouldn't have been guaranteed a lot of life by the medical fraternity. And Uncle Tejas in Karan intervened during that time, and that's when a lot of things changed. So we had a personal connect there. After my engineering my mom was quite persistent in getting me into Karate, and I was not too keen on moving out of what do you call that as the home zone. So I had made up my mind not to move out of Goa. I did my ZAT, and I was pretty sure about getting into a premium institute in Goa itself, or probably Pune, being close proximity to Goa. So I didn't want to move out of the family and home. So Karate happened. Again, I would say God's grace. Last minute, we didn't know how. It just happened. The snap of the finger. Even now, I can recollect that moment where I step into the main building of the Karna University, and how Dr. Sampson, he was the admission officer then, and the discussion that we had, everything happened in a day's time, which was quite impossible. So that itself, was quite eventful day for me to start in Karna. Going from there, 6 months down the line, I was in college. This is probably the first time I think I'm putting up myself outside a family setup where you have a hostel and roommates and the hostel food and different culture, and it's very different from the kind of ecosystem I come from. So I had the anxiety, the cultural shock and all that inside within me, and I was wondering whether I'll succumb to this some point in future while my stay in Karna is. So one thing I would probably assure that is Karna is so far the best place for a person to grow. I wouldn't say grow as with the intellectual part or the spiritual part, but as a whole-rounded individual. Because when I come in and I come out, there's a lot of difference from the point A to point B. Because I came in as this timid guy. Yeah, everybody has got the rough and the even edges. So the faculty, the students, the relationship is very different here. Because it takes to the next level where the faculty gets involved in your life, where things that have fundamental issues are addressed. So I had few things like I wouldn't want to go to a professor taking it out and stuff like that. But then here I think there's a lot of ice that was broken. I'm really thankful to key faculty who were involved in making the person I am right now. So I was never probably good at studies, I would say, and that's because of the main thing where my interest was not aligned to what I was doing, and that's what the difference the faculty in Karna made. My interest getting aligned to the profession I would probably land up in, and not to boast, but then yes, I have a record of where I have topped several semesters, and overall I was one of the toppers when I passed out, which is again historic going by my profile so far, because for my parents I think I was a media course student. The problem was again interest being aligned to your strengths. So that's one thing which really shapes me up for who I am right now. And uh, coming to your spiritual stuff and as a personality attribute, I have seen a lot of maturity, and I owe it to Karuna University totally. So hands down to the faculty, to the people around here, even the non-teaching staff, and the environment that it creates, it's absolutely conducive. So when I passed out from Karuna, I was campus hired by a company called Niyamo. Even that was close to a miracle. They said no, and they come back to me with a different profile, which is much better than the earlier one. And I ended up in Niyamo, worked there. And the first homecoming that was an alumni event happening, I was involved in that, and I came back as an alumni. So the connect was still the same. I mean, you don't feel any different. You just like another home. As much as Goa was like my house, I feel much more connected to Coimbatore and more Karuna University. So I would strongly urge people who want to probably take up a serious course, and Karuna gives you that all-rounded focus where it's not just MBA. I as a musician had enough exposure through EMT and Viscom department, where I get to learn a lot about sound engineering and a bit of Viscom and a lot about my music fundamentals, which I don't think any college in India would offer as a professional course. So it makes me a better musician, makes me a better sound engineer, and I'm still happy that the sound engineering volunteer that I do at NLA Chennai I owe it to again Karna University. So everything put together, I think I'd say that Karna is a place where a clay is born and we have a wonderful finished product.